they're not serving the state anymore. They're not serving their constitutional role anymore. They're not doing their duty anymore. They literally quit without notice. They quit cowardly. Imagine not even telling your own grandmother. And they want us to pay their security? What would we tell Drake or Justin Bieber if they demanded the same thing? Both of those celebrities are pretty arrogant, but I don't think either would dream of asking Joe and Jane Lunchbucket to subsidize their security and their lifestyle through their taxes. But these two foreigners who have quit their duty to us? Yeah, no. I'm pleased to see an Angus Reid poll that shows the vast majority of Canadians are saying no. I'd say more accurately, we're probably saying hell no. The Canadian Taxpayers Federation had more than 80,000 people sign their petition to this effect in only a couple of weeks. But of course, Canada's D-list celebrities, especially the woke leftists who love the destruction of the royal family and love the feminist global warming claptrap of Harry and Meghan. I mean, these are the folks taking private jets the same way you and I take taxis, and then they give a speech about climate change. It's a perfect fit for Trudeau's Canada, in a way, don't you think? Well, take it from the Liberal Party's unofficial propaganda arm, Maclean's magazine. Remember, Maclean's receives about $1.5 million a year from Trudeau, and it also employs Scott Gilmore. He's the house husband of Catherine McKenna, the former environment minister. So this is pretty much the official Trudeau line. Look at this. Opinion. A royal bargain at any price. Scott Gilmore says, pay Harry and Meghan whatever they want. They're the best thing that's happened to brand Canada since we invented snowblowers. Seriously, pay celebrities coming to Canada. I've never paid anyone in my life to come to a birthday party. I've never sent myself flowers on Valentine's Day. I don't believe in paying for a friend because then they're not your friend. That's prostitution. We don't have to pay for someone to like Canada. And I don't know what's good for our brand. Who talks that way? Hey, how's brand Canada doing these days? Well, I think it's being affected by Justin Trudeau's buffoonery on the world stage. I'd like to hear more talk about brand Canada before he goes on another costume party trip to India. But who even talks that way? We need to improve brand Canada, pay them anything. Who thinks that way? By the way, since Harry and Meghan ambushed the Queen, there have been scientific public opinion polls showing that the most hated royals in the whole dysfunctional family are Meghan and Harry, second only to Prince Andrew, who was fired by the Queen for his gross friendship with Jeffrey Epstein. No one likes Harry and Meghan anymore. People don't like Meghan's gold digging. They don't like Harry's disloyalty and weakness. They realize they're quitters who have a sense of entitlement greater than a sense of duty. I guess he's like Trudeau in that way, but normal people don't have time for it. But Trudeau's Maclean's magazine loves it. Remember, this is a Trudeau subsidized magazine, and it's being written by a Trudeau insider married to a Trudeau cabinet minister. This same Trudeau here.
First of all, why are we still fighting against certain veterans groups in court? Because they're asking for more than we are able to give right now.
Right. They're asking for more than they can give. So read this from Maclean's. The possibility we may spend somewhere between $1 and $12 million, estimates vary, protecting the Windsor refugees is being met with stern looks and questions. I find this debate utterly silly. Oh, we should not only pay their security bill, but give them free Air Canada tickets for life. That's how Trudeau thinks. That's how his people think. Of course it is. I mean, look, he gave $10.5 million of taxpayers' money to a terrorist named Omar Khadr. If that's your baseline, giving money to a terrorist, then giving $12 million a year for some C-list celebs seems perfectly reasonable. That's an excerpt from the Ezra Levant Show, which is a show I do every day. I do a monologue, interview an interesting guest, and then I read my hate mail. But you've got to subscribe to it, which you can do at premium.rebelnews.com.